Hello, good morning. We are here on a field trip to Blake's front porch.
Yay! It's
I
my
hear him.
Front
Hold on.
Porch with
okay.
my dogs.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look at that. Oh, dogs. Oh, look. Welcome to Blake's front porch. Hello. Hello.
This is Sister.
Hello.
Hi, this is Blake. And you're on
Hey,
my porch.
Sister.
This is Sister, the big, tall, kind of chubby, getting old and shedding her hair.
Yeah.
That's Sister. And this is Brother. The little black
such
weenie dog.
amazing creative names, Blake.
I did not name them,
Did you
Jeannie.
not?
I inherited these dogs.
Inherited them.
My
Oh.
family named them before I inherited them and brought them to New Jersey.
Wow.
So you might recall Thursday we were talking about my experience of going to a place called Hell.
H-E double hockey sticks.
And these two dogs kind of doctored me out of it.
That's super cool.
And I looked up at them and I said, you know what? I thought about finding you a new home because I didn't know where I was going to end up at that point in time in my life. And when they sat next to me licking their ears and protecting me.
Protecting you from, what would that be, a squirrel or something?
Oh, it's a dog probably coming up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, neighbor dog walking. I looked up at him and I said, okay, you're going to go with me the rest of this journey. Yeah, we might have to pause while they bark. There's our neighbor. Oh.
Funny.
And,
You don't get to see the dog.
yeah.
Or the
So
neighbor.
I
Just you
rock
have-
out here. It's a rainy, kind of cloudy day. It's not raining yet.
Perfect. I want to get a picture of your, I'm sorry about that. Sister or brother?
Brother.
Brother. Look at that. That's your bottle tree.
My blue bottle tree. In
Nice.
Texas, we have a bunch of blue bottle trees, but I got that one from over in here in New Jersey, over in Seaview. Is it Seaview? I don't know. It's a place across the bridge.
Oh, cool.
And there's a beautiful yard place, and they have that little rhubarb tree, and I put my blue bottles.
That's
I had
super cool.
help
To
collecting those blue bottles.
Oh, I was just going to say, that's a lot of Liebfraumilch, my friend.
Well,
Oops.
all the bottles are mine, but I did have help. This is one, and it lights up at night, and
Wow, cool.
it's our little thing. So welcome to my porch.
Yeah, this is great. Sitting on a porch. There's something about sitting and rocking on a porch
We lost.
with this beautiful sort of evening and
So right over there through the woods, and before we leave, maybe we'll get in the car. 'Cause
Drive over
if we
there?
walk, we may get rained on today.
we
But
might.
we'll drive over, and you can see what is called the Egg Harbor River.
Egg Harbor River.
That's
Now,
where we live,
I
Egg
think
Harbor.
that here I'll
Yeah, you
film
need to.
myself for a minute.
Yeah.
Relaxing.
There's
And
the
I
other.
think what I want to say, thinking about this week, and thinking about those places that are where we feel God isn't, those places of hell, where we're just so full of shame, just full of this feeling of brokenness and just feeling like there's no hope. A place like a porch,
Yeah.
where there's, I've just got to say, we don't have the full understanding of our senses for you viewers, but one of the dogs just pooped. Totally just did a big old dookie.
Right there on the porch.
A big
So the
jobby-
beautiful porch has like an aroma now. How
It's
nice is
stinking.
that?
First I thought it was Blake.
No, God, oh God.
And then I realized, no, it's lingering a little too long. So, as they say in Scotland, the dog has done a jobby. The dog
The
has
dog has done a
done
jobby. A jobby?
A jobby.
A jobby.
A jobby.
Jobby right behind my rocker.
Right behind the rocker. Don't rock. It's going to be a lot harder to clean up if you rock. But I was just going to say that, some of what does bring us to realizing the grace of God, and that we are at one with God, therefore not in hell,
Yeah.
is things like poopy dogs and porches and rockers and friends that are the hands and feet of Christ. You know that. I mean, even, and it isn't just the people in our church. It's the people around us. It's the creatures around us. The dogs and the birds and the butterflies and the trees and being able to remember that even in our darkest moments, even in our moments of hell that we think are hell, there's salvation. There's salvation through creation.
Well, life continues no matter what kind of moment we're having.
Are you the pooper? Ugh.
And he's the pooper and the licker.
Yeah.
He is.
Why did you poop? Did you just have to poop?
Yeah,
and you couldn't
well.
wait 1 minute, or did I just me coming onto your porch was like, I gotta poop.
So this is one of my favorite places to sit.
Oh, it's your turn to be on TV now.
To sit. There's a theologian by the name of Leonard Sweet, and he wrote a whole book about the loss of Porch in America.
Wow, that's
and how we lost a piece of our story when we stopped sitting on porches. And then he goes on to say how Starbucks has recreated a porch for America and how people gather.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what, this porch is so cool. And I have neighbors that live right 2 houses down, and they walk their dogs, and I'm getting to know who they are. I lived in some big metropolitan cities, and I didn't even know my neighbors for years and years. And right there, that house, can you see that house there, the 2-story one?
To the 2-story house.
Right behind their house is a Christmas tree farm.
Cool.
It is so cool.
Did you pick one out for next year?
November, people line their cars up this road. Wow. They're all taking their Christmas trees, and my Christmas tree came from right across the street.
That's cool.
It grew there for like 5 or 6 years, and it ended up standing in my living room. So I had a story for the tree. It was going,
cool.
Hello, I was growing outside over there, and you cut me down, and now it's fertilizing the woods again. But anyway,
well, this is a good field trip.
Yeah. Porches are peaceful, and people gravitate towards them.
They do.
People will walk right over here when we're up here.
If you live in a town, that's a major part of a summer evening, is just walking down to get an ice cream and seeing who's on their porch, and sometimes stopping.
Yeah.
You know, having a cup of tea or a glass of wine, whatever is your
I drink my coffee in the morning.
You come out here for your coffee.
And I drink my wine in the afternoon.
Nice.
Evening. On a good day when we have time. This is
when we have wine. Yeah, I'm noticing.
Yeah,
Blake, no wine. No wine.
There's no wine yet.
What?
No wine yet.
What?
So we're gonna leave the porch for a minute because I want to take you down the road. If we were on a really good day and we weren't threatened to be raining, it takes like 1,003 steps to get to the edge of the Egg Harbor River, and we'll tell you about the Egg Harbor River.
Okay. Can I do this?
You might have to pause.
No, it'd be funny to see me.
Here.
Hold that so I don't break it.
Here. She's going across the doggy gate.
I did it.
We'll leave the doggies here.
See you in a bit.
Okay. And we'll go down the we'll go down here. We'll get in Jeannie's car and zippy-doo-dah.
Okay.
We'll zippy-doo-dah down to the Egg Harbor River. Egg Harbor River is, why in the world did they call it Egg Harbor River? So I'm not a New Jersey expert. I know the basic story, but go ahead, tell us.
Well, I think that they're called the eggs because there were like a lot of eggs there.
Birds laid their eggs on the shore of the river.
And the Egg Harbor River, interestingly enough, is moving water that is it's brackish, so it's open to the sea. So it's tidal.
Here we go.
So it's still a little bit tidal.
Yeah, the ocean. We're not far from the ocean.
Yeah.
But when the first explorers came in, they saw a bunch of eggs laid on the shore.
I think they called it Egg Harbor because they could go and get
I don't have my seatbelt on.
Yeah, that's you, buddy. Because they could go and get food there, you know. So
they could get what?
Food.
food.
And birds. You know, they put
Oh,
it
yeah.
on the map as Egg Harbor, like a good harbor for going and getting food. I think that's how they did it.
So my friends in Texas, look, we have lots of pine trees. And where I'm from, we have these same kinds of pine trees. And so this is the road we walk down. This is Clarktown Road. It's really Clarkstown, but I'm like a native now, you know. Well,
When you don't say the S when
no,
you
it's
say it?
Clarktown.
Clarktown.
See,
Wow.
I have an accent now.
You've got yours going now.
And there's some really old homes back in here. And then further down the road, they've built some really
Wait, old,
large,
old
beautiful.
meaning colonial?
No, I don't think they're that old. Maybe there might be one or two, but some of them
Hey, wait,
are
that lady
river.
passed by the
Oh,
house
she did.
before.
She's
So is this a circle?
yeah. It's
Oh,
a circle. It's a circle.
Good for her.
But they've you know, they do some of the. We're in the Garden State, and so here's an example of some of the planting in the gardens and stuff. They grow things there. No, I don't know what they're growing. Tomatoes over there and flowers. And then right up here, look,
Here we are.
look, the river is here. And look, oh, right up here is the most beautiful spot. And we can end our time here.
That's real, huh?
So this is kind of high tide at the moment. So the water has come in.
Tide is
and it's
high,
filled up.
I'm moving on. Sorry.
And here's a really gorgeous kind of home on the river.
Wow.
Looks like a steamboat or a ship.
Yeah, it does.
And look, oh wait, stop.
Stop.
Right here.
Back up.
Let's just stop right over here. And this is the backdrop for our ending field trip.
Yeah.
Look at this gazebo and there's the Egg Harbor River. It's beautiful. When it's not cloudy, it's orange. The sky when the sun's setting, it's
Yeah.
orange, and the river's just glistening. It's really gorgeous.
I
So,
like where you live.
I do too. This is my walking area.
Yeah.
And,
And how would you say 1,000 some odd steps from here?
Yeah, there's like 1,025 steps from my porch to that little location we just stopped at.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
But
so
you count one day? Did you count? You were like,
yeah, I did,
2,
because
3.
people wanted to know in
Oh,
Texas how
wow.
far I was.
That's so
So,
cool. Well,
Thank
know
you for
what?
coming to my neighborhood.
I'm happy to come to your neighborhood, and also I'm happy to think that that as bad as it may seem, and as much as it feels like hell at times in your life, seek the comfort that's around you, because it is, and know that you're loved.
Indeed, you are. Thank you for riding with us today and exploring my front porch
my car doesn't
and
have
the
a name.
Egg Harbor River.
Yeah. Your car has a name. My car doesn't have a name. What should
Well,
I
next
name my car?
episode, we're going to name Jeannie's car.
Woohoo! Have
Bye,
a great-
y'all. You're
have a great
loved.
weekend. And listen, it's Memorial Day, so
Be safe. Be
safe.
happy. Go on a trip. Enjoy
Bye.
life.
later.
Later.